the military offensive does seem to have been ratcheted up and stepped up very dramatically over the past 12 hours, with UN and Red Cross staff on the ground talking about a continuous and constant bombardment, aerial and ground bombardment of this very small area where the Tamil Tiger rebels are holding out, and of course where they believe as many as 250,000 civilians are also trapped. Those numbers are disputed by the government, who maintain there are far fewer people there, about 120,000. Even so, we're talking about a considerable number of civilians who are caught right in the middle of what appears to be an ongoing battlefield. The Sri Lankan military denies that they're using cluster bombs, but according to United Nations staff on the ground, they maintain cluster bombs have been dropped and airstrikes have been attempted and succeeded, launched against the one remaining medical facility, the hospital, inside the battlefield. They've reminded both sides that this is against international humanitarian law, and any attempt to target, either directly or indirectly, civilians and non-combatants is, of course, a war crime. Certainly, the Sri Lankan military maintain that they have taken more territory this morning. They're now cornered into an area of about 200 square kilometres. That's around about 80 square miles. They maintain also that they have seized or discovered what they're describing as a Tamil Tiger rebel torture chamber in 5 acres of this new territory that they've reclaimed. So certainly the battle is very much intensifying. The military is calling it the final and crucial stage.
I mean, even if it is the final and crucial stage in this military campaign, can this dispute, given that it's gone on so long, a quarter of a century and more, can it ever be resolved without a political settlement?
There's many people who believe that it's not possible to solve this, because even if they crush the Tamil Tiger movement in the short term, they haven't solved the root causes of what's led to this 25-year civil war. It's Asia's longest-running conflict. The main issues are still unresolved. However, there are repeated assurances and promises from the current president. He reiterated again in his Independence Day speech today that he is going to do a lot for the Tamil minority, and they're not going to be forgotten. He's called for the entire nation to unite. He's very much used the Independence Day parade here as some sort of victory celebration, saying that they're very near the end of this very long-running civil war. But there are a lot of people on the ground, certainly a large section of the Tamil minority, are very fearful about the future.